to tell people on Instagram I'm going live, but I forgot. Don't worry. Next Sunday, I'll make sure I let everybody know that we are going live. I'm trying to balance my camera. Hello guys. Yesterday we did a live stream. Today we are back on it again. It's back to back. Sometimes these live streams, they take the pressure from us from doing videos in a day, during the day I mean. Anne-Marie, hello. Ereka, hello. Memo, Dennis Vlogs. Dennis says, first person, you are actually the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're the fifth, following from Canada. Thank you. Hey, hello, Mike Jones. Good to see you, Kim. Kim Peter. How are you, Kim's Peter? Agnes, Luca. Hello, guys. I know my sister D was on a live stream. She just finished, so then I decided to do this. I see Uncle Mo from Kenya is in the chat. Let me see how many of you guys are joining the chat. Kindly tell us where you're watching us from. And hello from East Africa, guys. I feel like I'm reading news. In today's news is meet YouTuber Ayamara as we try, or as he tries to answer your serious questions only. Hello from Germany, Sarah. How are you, Sarah? Greetings from the village. Watching from Northampton, UK, Vanessa. Good to see you. Watching from New York, Jeremy and Marie. Watching from Canada. Watching from, that is Wanjiru. Thank you from the UK. Big up, Joel. Hello from France. That is Madame Sama. Thank you. Mamad Sama, sorry, I called you Madam, sorry. Ina says, happy Sunday, Commando. How are you, Ina? Only Namara, watching from Uganda. Thank you so much. Eldoret, Kenya, that is Nicholas. Hello from, wait, they're going very fast. Boston. Wait, was it Boston? Wait. Hello from Nairobi, no further limits. Thank you so much. Jesse is watching us from the USA. Watching from Chani, China. Oh, it's Muita. Oh, wow. Chunhei, China. Wow, so you're using a VPN. Watching from Texas. I see you. RK watching from the USA. Cape Verde. I want to come and visit Cape Verde so bad. Travel with Sly watching us from the UK. I am _Jim. See you. I'm your biggest fan, bro. All right. That is only. Thank you so much. Kim's Pizza says watching from Nairobi. Sabine, okay, watching from South Africa. Edwards. Mike Jones says, Maro, as a new dad, what have you learned that has surprised you the most? Thank you. I'll be answering that. That is Mike Jones. Atlanta, Anderson. From Guyana, Ju J. Thank you so much. From London, Zims. Sorry, my reading is not so good. Watching from Ethiopia, Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Muda. God bless you. Muda in Swahili means time. Doricas, I'm seeing you. Greetings. Amen. Deritu says hello, Marwa, and the chat. Watching from the other side of River YouTube. Oh, you're on the other side? Okay. Thank you so much. Greetings from Dutchland. Thank you so much, my brother or sister. Let me see. You know, they're coming very fast. Watching from Bahrain. I didn't see your name. Barbados, Cherry. Thank you so much. Eritrea, thank you so much. Hey, you guys, from Eritrea, living in Germany, Berlin. God bless you. Thank you so much. Henry, I see you, Henry. Henry Mbugwa also, I see you. There's 2 Henrys in the chat. Olubuni Thank you, Olubumini. Thank you. I've seen you many times in my videos. I don't know if I'm confusing, but I've seen you also donate or support my chat. Thank you so much. Ibrahim, greetings, says from Canada. Destined for greatness. Thank you so much, Destined for greatness. I know you sent me something. I'm working on it to get a more. I don't know if it's called a more, if I'm not wrong. But thank you so much. 102P House, Canada, blessings. Thank you so much. Onduso, greetings, Onesimus. Wandui, I see you, my brother. I see you. Greetings, straight from Jambo, Germany. Thank you, blessed Aggie. John's World says, much love, bro. And thank you so much, John's World, for supporting me with 5 USD. Actually, not USD. Those are euros, I guess. Euros, dollars, and pounds. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John's World. Thank you. Thank you so much, John. I don't take it for granted, Baba. Thank you from Comi Travels from Zimbabwe and South Africa. It says, hope to see you soon in East Africa, Kenya. Guys, as I told you in yesterday's live stream, is one of these fine days I will do fun meeting. Like, how can I say? Like only fans. That word only fans is something else. But I mean, like, I will only invite my fans. So only fans will be invited. Okay? All right, guys. Marwa, I'm watching you from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much, Abdul. God bless you. God bless you so much, Baba. I want to visit Saudi Arabia. Actually, okay, I've seen you. Same. I thought there were two people. Benjamin says, thank you. And says, hey, fans, big up. Morgan says, hello, watching from Maryland. Thank you so much. I see Priska is in the chat. It's Muita is in the chat. I see Carly in the chat. Ereka in the chat. Original Okal Music. Thank you. Greetings, Mara. Great inspiration from Guadeloupe. I want to visit that island, but I know I need a Schengen visa because it's part of Europe, part of France. I really want to visit Guadeloupe. It's one of those dream islands that I want to visit. Guadeloupe. Judy, son, I see you, son. And also I see your messages on Instagram, son, every day. Rachel, thank you so much. It's Lady M. Greetings. Another question is coming in. Marwa, if you had an opportunity to meet the president of Kenya and you could only ask one question, what would you ask? So before I answer that question, the first question was being a dad. What is that one thing that I've realized, like so different that I've realized being a dad? I think for me, being a dad is one is you have a reason to be alive, you know, like you realize like you're not just alone, and you're not just that man anymore, single person anymore. You know, you always feel like you are living for something. Like, for example, you don't die today because your son or your daughter is dependent on you, you know. That by itself is such a huge deal. Like, you know, initially I was like a bird, you know, I could just go anywhere I want. Now I feel like I have to be very calculative in my steps because I have someone who depends directly on me, who calls me dad, and that means I have like to be more, how can I say, it's not more responsible, probably, yeah. I have to be, it's like you ask God to give you more life because you want to see tomorrow because your son or daughter want to see you. I don't know if I'm making sense. It's like before having a kid, you're like, okay, I'm just living this life. But once me, I had a kid, I realized, bro, I'm not just alone. I have someone looking up to me, looking up to me in a way that I have to be alive. It's not just invincible. And Akachi says, Marwa, if you had an opportunity to meet the president of Kenya and you could only ask one question, what would it be? I think my biggest question would be like, why does he lie? Why does he lie? I think that would be my biggest question. And I know this is political, but I'll just give you an example. For example, there's a time he said Kenya is visa free for everyone, and he called it a motherland for everyone. And for example, Kenya and South Africa, we were all visa free. So after that, we could visit South Africa as Kenyans visa free, and South Africans could come to Kenya visa free. But later in the middle, he changed. He had said it's visa free for everyone, but he put something we call ETA. ETA is purely a visa. It's not visa free. So you see, for a president to say, oh, we've made Kenya visa free, and then you reach somewhere and then it's not visa free. Actually, you make nearly everybody now pay for a visa. Even if it's $30, it's still a process. Because visa free means showing up at the border and they just stamp your passport. That is it. But this one that you have to register days before, you have to submit where you're staying, your flight tickets. I think somebody left his phone charging and they're calling. So that's not visa free. I don't know who is that. Hey, you're the nani? So I'll just ask him, why does he lie? I think that is the most important question. Yeah. Yeah. Like most of his things are very controversial. Like he would say this and then this happens. He would say that. I was very hopeful when he became president. Very hopeful because he started by actually opening Kenya and actually even like he started by breaking visas. That was his first things. He was like saying, for example, we can now go to Eritrea visa free. But now Eritreans can't come to Kenya visa free after his. So those things are like, you need a president who says it's visa free, it means visa free. Not ETA. ETA is a form of a visa. So that is what I would ask. All right, guys, now strictly after greetings, we are going now to Q&A. Eva, thank you always, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for 10 USD. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, politics is dirty water. Yes, it's something that even I don't involve myself in. Even me, sometimes people think that I want to be a governor or I want to be something, and then they say they can't even bring electricity to my home. I don't want to do politics. I think for me, if one day, if it's an if, sometimes you say never say never. Sometimes they say sometimes, but I have no plans. But if, for example, one day, if it's an if, and it's a distant if, it's not like tomorrow or the day. If, for example, one day I become president, it's an if, guys. I'm using if. So don't say, oh, Maro has announced he wants to be president. No, please don't misquote me. I think for me, they will kill me. Yes, I have that. I'm more than convinced that they would kill me if I become president. For a very simple reason. I'll do the right thing for the people. And maybe I may rub a lot of shoulders with corrupt people that would not like it. And they may end up just killing me like they did to the president of Tanzania. Former president, sorry, of Tanzania, Magufuli. I feel like they would end up just eliminating me. They would be like, no, get this guy out. Yeah, because for me, my conscience can't allow me to see I don't know. I don't know how me I was made. For me, it's abnormal that you just want to be so rich without taking care of other people, or even creating environments that can support other people. You know, for example, building roads expands the economy, because with good roads, you can transport goods and services. Even if a hospital is 2,000 kilometers away, you can still go there because the roads are very clear. You have super highways, maybe in 5 hours you'll be there. But even if, I don't know, five-star hospital is next door, and in between you and the hospital is a big river, and it has rained that night, and somebody this other side, a snake has bitten him or her, even if the hospital is on the other side and there's no road, you can't help. That person will end up dying if there are no medicines on this other side. What am I trying to say? That roads actually build economies, not economies build roads. It's not like we need to have a good economy to build a road. No, you have to build a road to build a good economy. It's very important, very important. And even me, after traveling to very many countries around the world, over 70, number one thing that if I arrive in a new country and I would tell you that, wow, this is a serious country, is its roads. It's roads, nothing else. You go to South Africa, you see roads running like crazy. And then you go to Europe, you see roads running like crazy. Then you compare South Africa and Europe. Even sometimes you think South Africa is better because they still have organic food. You're like, okay, me, I'll stay in South Africa. I can't live in Europe. So to be in position where you can change things like that, and you cannot, and every day is let me not speak a lot about that. You know, nowadays in Kenya, people disappear. Here in Kenya, if you speak too much, you can disappear. But it's just a question I was answering. It's not like I'm into politics. All right, guys. Please stay clear out of politics. Yes, guys. I don't want to disappear here and you guys look for me and you can't see me and you start crying in the internet and my mitoto maisha is just few months. Yes. All right, guys. Next question, guys. Today's Q&A. Q&A, guys. Next question, please. But you know what? Even if people say stay away from politics, we as influencers also have a role to contribute positively, you know. We as influencers, we have a role to contribute positively to our country or continent. For example, when we see Traore, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso working so hard, we also have to support. Because there's no day Africa will improve if we fear death, then every day we will just be, you know, every day we will be just there. And if we want change in Africa, we have to speak out. Even if they kill all of us, we have to speak out. I'm telling you. Okay? Carl says, can you help to promote natural fertilizer? That one we have to speak because that's more of a business. Acapulco says, greetings, Baba. Thank you so much. Nor J says, can I visit Nyabohanse? Please, travel command. Get an appointment, write an appointment to Rocio. Avoid controversial questions. Some people will ask you ill intentions. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, let's go some questions. I'm your fan, but my question is who inspires you? I think that was your question. Who inspires me? Who inspires me? Nowadays, he's not a guy, but when I started, there was a guy called Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat. He used to be the guy who inspired me so much to be who I am. Okay? Somebody says, Titus says, hello Marwa, what is your advice? What is the advice you would give a 34-year-old man? No income, no family. What happened? No. Why did you again delete, retracted? It was a good question. I'm 34 years old. One thing I can tell you is it's never lost. It's never lost. You know, it's never lost. Don't say I'm too old and it cannot happen. It's Church Unlimited. I see you. Greetings, bro. Thank you so much. I was with your dad the other day here. Greetings. It's never lost. It can only be lost when you are dead or on your last minutes on this world. That's when we say now we have nothing we can do. But don't say, oh, I'm too old, I'm 34 years old, I have no job, I have no family, I have no direction. No, you can still put your life together. Yes. Another thing that you need to do is find a purpose. You know, also sometimes when you have a purpose, it drives you to live a life that is full of purpose. Because if you don't find a purpose in life, sometimes you just live, you just exist, and that can be a problem. And when sometimes you don't have a purpose, anything that comes on your way, you think is important. So, yeah, if you are very old and you feel like you are lost, I can tell you it's never lost. You are only lost when you are dead. That last minute of of your days on this earth, that's when you can say, okay, me now, I am lost. I'm going to go to God. Okay. I think we should start a GoFundMe to build the main road in the villa. I donate 1,000 to this. Thank you so much. Actually, write me an email with your name and I'll give you. If we do that, actually, we'll tarmac this road. And you know something funny? It's just today that I woke up and I was just thinking about the same. I swear before God, I swear. If my wife was here, she would tell you that I woke up just watching how to put concrete on a road. And not just to the villa. Sometimes people say I am making a road to my home. Yes, that is true, but it's not 100% true. Because that road does not only come to my home. It goes to the church, it goes to my neighbors, it goes to Uncle Mo, it goes to my mama's house over there, it goes to Mama Ann. Those are the people, it goes to my Yugno. And even we can extend it and we can have it go, we can even tarmac the entire village. I think one day I'll do that cause. Even though sometimes when we do this GoFundMe, people say our intention is to steal money. Some people just want to spoil everything. We will try our best one day to see if we can tarmac this village. There is something that really pushes me inside me. One of the things that really pushes me inside me is I would love to see like this village transform. And then I'll sit back, okay? I'll sit back. I don't know what is going on. Edgar says, Amaro, please let me get clear GoPro video settings. I have the latest GoPro 13, but its videos are somehow dark. What are the best settings for motorcycle adventure vlog? Okay, I'm not 100% sure because I use GoPro 11, but I can advise you to check on YouTube. I swear, YouTube can help you. It may sound like I'm pushing you away, but YouTube can help you set a GoPro in the best settings. I'm telling you. Just go and see on YouTube the best settings of a GoPro. You can use 13, because not even maybe 13, there are YouTube videos. Let me check for you here. I have a laptop here. Best GoPro video setting. GoPro 13. Oh, sorry. Best GoPro 13 settings. Yeah, just Google like that. Look, there's a lot of videos. Go watch. Or I can show you here. I think, let me show you. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. My people. You'll have to bear with me. I want to help a brother here. He has the best cameras. And look, they're here. Look, go watch these videos. Even that is the name right there. Jimmy Connect. Go watch the video. And another thing is, if you want to see if a video is good, you just click and see the likes. For example, this video I just clicked. You see it has 2,000 likes. Yeah, that means it has some value in it. You see? Go watch. Yes. I use a GoPro 11. I need to upgrade. Wow, there's even a 13. I need to upgrade. So that's why I cannot advise you, because honestly, I don't know if they have advanced something on it. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you for that comment of building a road. I swear today I woke up thinking about that. You know, building that road, we need 3 things. Okay, let's say 4. Okay, let's say 5 for the best. Number 1, we need to dig that road and make trenches. So we just bring a bulldozer, you ground the road, okay, levelize the road and make ditches on the sides. Okay. Then, number 2, after you do that, we can bring stones, okay, not big stones, but gravel, okay, gravel, in Swahili we call it kokoto, okay. So, then we will put gravel. Then from there, we'll bring moram. Then we put on top of that. Then from the moram, we'll put a BRC paper. You know, BRC is like, actually nowadays I'm like an engineer. Like I know all these processes. Nobody can lie to me. We'll put a BRC. BRC is like a plastic paper bag, black one, very big, that covers the entire road. Then from there, we'll put metal bars. We can probably use Y10, but here in Kenya we call it D10, up to 12. And then we'll put it together like we are preparing to cast concrete on a story building, like the one I was doing. Then we pour a mix of cement, gravel, sand, and maybe waterproof, which is concrete in other words. We pour the entire thing. I'm telling you, it will last for the next even 100 years. Another thing we can do is, we can start, for example, a friend of mine here said he will start with $1,000. We can start a little bit, we see how it can be. But we can actually do that. I know we'll have a lot of negative people, but what will beat if we just fear some negative guy saying, oh, instead of us building roads, putting water, putting electricity, you know. Hey Marwa, remember you when you show Coco Boy your house was under construction? Great job. God bless you. God bless your entire family. One day you will see me in the village. All right, thank you so much, Tai. God bless you. Stacy says, Marwa, you have inspired me and I'm planning to exit, and my exit plan from Qatar. Yes, the best thing you can do is before you leave your work, find something else, especially online. I keep teaching young people to learn an online skill to make money. And it should be a legal way of making money, not scam, nothing. It should be a legal way of making money. Learn a skill online, how to make money. You can even do online writing. You can even own, you can be the manager. If you don't want to be the guy writing like those essays, be the manager, be the guy with the company. Invest money in that. And in a short while, trust me, you'll have a better life. Or you can learn things like YouTube. You can learn things like even programming. You can do those things. You can create apps, applications, social media marketing, also that is still there. you know? Yes. All right, guys. Q&A, guys. I'm waiting for your questions. Let's read. If I didn't read your questions, you can actually write. Gitao says, "Hey Marwa, you inspire me. You inspire a lot of us, young people, even starting my channel because of your vlogs. Hope to meet you one day. It will happen. Trust me, it will happen." Hey Maro from Barbados, thank you so much. Greetings from Barbados. Let me keep reading your questions. Maro, okay. Maro, I remember you visiting the property and told us this is where you are going to build. Yes, I have that video. I have that video where I say I found my dream land. You see, sometimes, guys, you are as good as your imagination. And sometimes don't listen to people, because there are always some people who will try to be very negative, and they will try to make you feel like you don't deserve it. Somebody else deserves it. They'll make you feel like you are worthless. Don't listen to those people. And even sometimes I always say, when you meet such people, it should even be fire. It should be even them putting gas on you. That, okay, I'll prove you otherwise. I'll prove you wrong. I'll prove you that I'm able. And even that should just make you not to sleep. I mean, when I say not to sleep, I mean to just every day focus on what you want to do. And remember, you are as good as your imagination. If you can, for example, I'll give you an example. You see this cup, the way you're seeing this cup. Before it was this cup, somebody just imagined that, what if I make a cup, a white cup, it may look like this, it will have here like that. Even this one here, there are two cups differently. Look, these are all different ideas, you see. Somebody was imagining, and they were saying, this one, he said, they're going to make a white one, but it will have a black lining on top or at the brim, and also a black handle. This, before it came to existence like this, it was just an imagination. This was just an imagination. Even this bottle that you see here, even this bottle, this is honey. The design of this bottle and everything, it was just an imagination. Just an imagination. So you first imagine stuff. So when you imagine those things, you believe in it. You believe in it so much that, and even sometimes, you could not be very sure of the end result. But you have the idea, and you believe in that idea, and you say, you know what, I'll do it. Me, I always tell myself, I'll do it or die. You know what that means? I don't want to die. So I'll do it. So everything you see in this world, even those countries we admire, America, USA, and all UK, London Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, you see all those things we admire. I don't know, Empire State Building, Abu Dhabi, or the tallest building in UAE, is it called Burj Khalifa or something? All those things you see, those are things that somebody imagined when nobody believed that they would do it, okay? In other words, they didn't find somebody's approval. Then they put everything together. And because they believed in it, they started doing it. And then today the whole world celebrates and says, wow, look how tall this building is, Burj Khalifa. But somebody just had an idea of making it. And the reason I'm using that example is sometimes you don't have to validate your purpose. You don't have to validate your reasoning. You don't have to validate your cause. You don't have to validate your hustle, like, to anyone. You don't have to. Even me, I'll give you my just simple example. Me, I started YouTube 9 years ago, when nobody even knew about YouTube. When I say nobody, I've been maybe in my home or locally here. Me, I didn't care if somebody knew it or didn't. Me, I just focused. I said, you know what, I'm just going to do this thing called YouTube. There was Facebook, there was Instagram, there was all these things. But me, I said, I'm going to focus on YouTube. And 9 years down the line, I'm celebrated as one of the greatest YouTubers in the world. And if not just celebrated, but also this thing called YouTube has changed my life like forever. Sometimes I always make jokes that if I'll ever have a tattoo, which I don't have, if I'll ever have a tattoo, it will be a YouTube logo somewhere. I don't know, maybe in my heart or I don't know. I keep making that joke that if I ever have a tattoo, it will be about just a YouTube logo. Why am I giving you those examples? Sometimes we want to do things so that other people can validate us, or we do things when we're asking others, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think this jacket is good? Huh? What do you think? Huh? Huh? It's not about you. You want somebody's opinion. It's you who should wear the jacket and feel like, okay, actually wearing this jacket, it fits me. It serves me the purpose. Maybe I was feeling cold and now after wearing the jacket, I'm feeling warm. That should be the reason for you to do things. But you shouldn't do things because you want to prove somebody a point, especially at the beginning. Because at the beginning, everybody's doubting you. They're like, nah, this guy's crazy. I can't do what he's saying. We will see. Some people even say we will see. So I think I've answered you guys that you are as good as your imagination. Aquarius says, hey Marwa, that cute boy who was missing a shoe when you had a giveaway, I would love to buy him a pair of sneakers. I need his shoe size. In your video, he was opening the bottles with his teeth. I remember him. He's my neighbor. He's here. He's my neighbor here. So thank you so much, Aquarius. What we'll do is, here in Africa, mostly here in the village, people actually don't know even which number they wear. Even me, I don't know. I grew up not knowing my number. Mostly, we grew up with second-hand shoes. You go in the market, put the shoes in your leg, you step like this. Like you feel it's fitting you. You walk a little bit. When the owner of the shoes is looking at you, if you want to run away or not, you come back with a confident answer by saying, oh, I think this shoes fits me, or it's a bit. So, thank you so much. If you want, write me an email. The reason I say email, and I always leave my emails right below here. And also, guys, this one thing I'll have to warn you. Please don't send money to anyone if I haven't told you. I've had cases that I'm still even working on where people are claiming to be me and people are sending money to them because those people watch these videos. For example, now that these shoes you've mentioned, somebody can take advantage and say, hey, my name is Maro. We are contributing to buy shoes for this baby. You saw me talk about it in the video, so please don't. Write me an email. Just write me an email, I'll respond. Every day I read my emails. There's nothing that I check as my emails. So write me an email. Trust me, we'll find a way out. If it's my number, I'll give you there. Through an email, an official email. And you can find it on my videos. Don't ask for anyone, in the description of my videos, don't ask for anyone to send you those, hey, send me Marwa's email. No, you can find it here. Unless you are blind, then I will understand. Okay? Yes, thank you, Aquarius. I will look for the boy. I will look for the boy. You can get him sneakers. You can send them to the village. And even another thing is, we have something here in Kenya called Jumia. It's an online shopping place or store. It's like Amazon, the US, Amazon. So you can even buy those sneakers. You don't even have to send me the money. You can buy them, send them, and me, I just give them out. That will be very nice. You can buy them through Jumia, send them as a package. Me, I receive them, I give them to the owner. I remember it's the same family that some other time back, one of you also sent them $30 for them to go to school. It's the same family. You know, we've never found that shoes. We tried, even Jamaican uncle, I tried reaching out so that he could come with it, but it was also missing in America. Anyway, thank you so much, Aquarius, for supporting me with 10 USD. God bless you. Write me an email for sure. I'll reach out. Janet Harris, thank you so much. Janet always says, Maro, thank you for inspiring people of all ages. Thank you so much, Janet Harris. You've also supported me. Even you guys inspire me so much. I remember somebody was asking me who inspires me. I said long time ago I used to have someone called Casey Neistat. But I feel like right now my biggest inspiration is actually to see you guys believe in a young African man who is ready to transform not only his life, but also life of other young people around him. Not only even around him, but even beyond borders. I've opened YouTube channels even in Colombia, in the US. Everywhere I go, I open YouTube channels in India. Everywhere I go in Argentina. So it's not just that I support my community. No, I support people beyond just my community. And for me, that's a great inspiration. Me, I always say that the day I'll go to God, I want to go as a man who had bread and shared it. Yes. And also, I want to use my platform to teach people, especially of African background, that you don't have to be selfish. And God plans for you. If God has said you have to win, there is nothing that, even if you share, you'll still win. Sometimes people are scared if they share that they will lose. No. What is meant to be yours is meant to be yours. That's my sister in the background. Sister, say hello.
Yeah, I'm working hard. I'm also uploading my content.
Okay.
So that when you finish, I let it go.
All right.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Mara's YouTube channel. My
Yes.
name is D Mwango.
Yeah.
Mara's
Yes.
sister. After him, it's me.
Yes,
I was
guys.
doing a live. Now I'm back. I finished editing. I need to go take a shower.
Yes. What time is it? Local time is 21:16.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, here is my sister, D Mwango. Please go support her. And also, guys, some of you have really, really supported her.
So much. Every day.
Every day.
Like today I was left. I sent Joseph.
Yeah.
Jonas, he's
Yeah.
going home for the funeral. Then I said, okay, me, I send everything. I remain like that.
Yeah.
But now there's something again. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, even me, I gave him 5,000.
Yeah.
I gave him 5,000. Guys, I have one of my guys who is working here. His dad passed on. So we had to send him with something home.
Yeah.
Thank
you guys for supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting us as a family. I really appreciate you
guys,
all.
thank you.
Yeah. Keep watching the live stream, guys. I need to go shower.
In the next 17 minutes, I'll be done, so you release your video.
No, mine is not yet. Like 1 hour to go.
Okay.
Not yet. You
Hayas,
can go in.
Hi.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. I'm having ginger. This is what I have every evening. Actually, in the evenings, I don't eat food. I only eat food twice. But if I miss my lunch, then I eat around 5. I don't like to eat at night when I'm sleeping. Because sometimes food also is a problem. When you eat a lot of food in the middle of the night and you sleep, you give your body organs a lot of problems to digest that food all the time. Sometimes you need to digest food when you are actively ongoing. Maybe it's during daytime, you are walking up and down, you are working. It's not very good to eat food. Again, it's not even very good to eat a lot of food. It can even cause problems. Yes, thank you guys for your support. Janet Harris, thank you so much. Greetings, guys. And very soon, guys, I'll be opening the tour company so that when you guys come, Maro, are you still planning to have a party in December? We will see. I'll confirm around September. Yes, September I will confirm. Yes, September I will confirm, okay? September. And this party, if we have it, it will be more of the YouTube community, not villagers anymore. Because sometimes villagers want to bring problems. They want to, how can I say, not really problems. They want to to create unnecessary drama that is not there. Yes. What is the single most important piece of advice you would give someone just starting out on YouTube? One thing is, I'll give you three. You can write them down. Always be the star of the show. Okay, let's say you bought a new car today. Yes, show people that car, but you should be in the center of that car that you're buying, okay? Number one, star of the show. Because the reason to that is you can never expire. You can only expire when you die. Just like the way you guys watch Maro every day, when I'm cooking, my struggles up and down, my good vibes, my travels, my journey. You watch Maro. You don't watch, oh, Maro maybe is drinking moringa. That is just a plus or something, but it's not moringa that brings you to watch me. It's Maro, number one, okay? So star of the show. Number two, don't worry about views, okay? Don't worry about views, because if you worry about views, then you'll not go anywhere. Even me, I have some videos that have less than 1,000 views up to today when I started some 9 years ago. And lastly is always be honest to your audience, because I realize also people lie. And when you lie, people will catch up with those lies, because you can't lie every day. There's one way people will, those things, people will connect those dots and say, oh, one day you told us this, but today you're telling us this. For example, if you've rented a car, don't say, I bought a car. Oh, like my new Mercedes Benz. No. If you've rented, just tell people, me, I've rented this car. My people, one day I intend to buy a car like this, but right now I have rented. Let me enjoy as much as my rent is due, or something like that. Because sometimes as content creators, you want to impress people, and that can bring problems. Even it will give you pressure. Because today you want to show people you have a Mercedes Benz, tomorrow you want to show people you have, I don't know, Lamborghini, another day you want to show people you have this, and you actually don't have. So that's another problem. And lastly, I know this was not part of the top three, just be as authentic as possible. The reason I'm saying that is it will make it easy for you to make videos. You can survive on these YouTube streets for long, because it's just you showing yourself. But if you try to impress people, let's say you only shoot your videos when the background is clean, then good luck. Yes, thank you so much. Tony G, greetings, Tony G. Stay consistent. That's another thing. I was even forgetting that. That staying consistent, I always tell myself that I am showing up for myself. Okay? It is good that you show up for yourself, because sometimes also, and there's nothing that can beat consistency. Consistency is, I think, number one. But all those other factors I've mentioned, they are very important. But you see, the beauty of consistency is, even if 10 people are watching you every day, in 30 days, that will be 300. But if you just put 2 videos in a week, that means in a month, those are 8 videos, and only 10 people watch you. That is 80 views. That is 80 views. But if you show up every day for yourself first, then you'll grow. Okay? Consistent. And even watch Maro, for example. You watch me here. What do you learn from me? I show up every day. And if I didn't show up, like this month, I've not showed up once. And trust me, that day, one day I'll tell you a story why I didn't show up. Me, if I'm not sick, just know I have to show up. And if I don't show up, trust me, it was beyond my, I don't know. It was just beyond my control. And beyond, and when I say beyond, I mean beyond. Okay? Quincy Pinkstone says, hey Marwa, buy treat for Maisha please from USA. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Quincy Pinkstone. God bless you a million times, ma'am. Thank you for $10 US. Let me see another question. Michael N, I see you in the chat. Bella says, Maro, we know you are always honest. That is why we love you. That's why we love you, Rocio. I don't know. That's why we love you. Yes, let me just end there because the last part I'm not understanding and I don't want to bring problems to myself and my family. Then avoid this title. Oh my God, you can't believe what happened. It depends on the type of video. For example, the other day somebody bought me a generator. That is a big deal. That title can easily fit on that generator, you know, on that generator video. I can easily say, oh my God, you can't believe what happened, because somebody just giving you over $1,000 to fix your generator, not to fix, to buy a new generator. It's nothing small. That is a lot of money. Somebody has to, you know, somebody has to sacrifice and say, I could take this money and go in Ibiza, Spain and enjoy. But I choose to support this young man called Maro. So, yes. You don't need to travel. You see, there's different types of content on YouTube, and that is the beauty of YouTube. You don't have to travel for you to win on YouTube. You can even do cooking videos and you can grow and grow. You can even just do host videos and you can grow and grow and grow. Real change. I saw you on my sister's channel, Real Change. You've become one of our greatest pillars. Thank you so much. Maro, one love. Please give Matinde a shout out. She just had a beautiful baby. Oh, Matinde, wow. First, congratulations, Matinde. And big shout out to you, Matinde, coming from Real Change. Thank you, Real Change. God bless you a million times for supporting not only me, but also for standing up with Matinde, because that means you're not selfish. Thank you so much. So Matinde, big shout out, and also congratulations for a bouncing baby girl. Says, oh, we don't know if it's a baby boy or a baby girl, but beautiful baby. Thank you so much. The village is growing, you know. Congratulations. Having a baby is not a joke. It's not a joke, guys. Johnny Jr., I see you in the chat. Yummy Kitchen Direct, I see you. Thank you so much. Prof Lan says, hey Marwa, I make educational videos. What do I need to do to get viewers from the UK and USA? So always make your videos in English. That's number one, because those two countries speak English. Okay. Number two, you can make global subjects. Global. Don't make subjects that are always maybe local. Let's say if you're from Tanzania and you're always talking about maybe Tanzanian education system, no? Talk about global stuff. Yes, global stuff, you know? Yes. For example, requirements for you to enroll in Cambridge University, the UK. Number one requirement, degree. Number two requirement, degree. So anyone, even in India, who wants to go to Cambridge, when they search requirements to go to Cambridge or to join Cambridge University, or depending on the type of videos you make, you know, educational can be, it doesn't have to be mathematics. You can even be educating people on how to do motor car engines, cleaning them and things like that. So first, make sure they are in English, okay? And number two, for example, if you're mentioning the prices of things, instead of saying this is 200 Kenyan shillings, tell people this is $1.50. $1.50. So you're using a global rate, you know, something more global. $1.50. That is Uncle Mo and my sister. Uncle Mo, say hello.
Hi guys, once more, this is Uncle Mo from Kenya. I'm featuring Maro YouTube channel. Guys, show love. We are here with the D. You have been other live. Continue supporting, guys. Support Maro. Support this. This village is full of love. We miss you here. New Mercedes. Land Cruiser, now will be this way.
Yes, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That is Uncle Mo from Kenya. You can support him. He's my real uncle, actually. We grew up together and we've always grown up together in the same homestead because my mom adopted him when my grandmother passed on. So we've been like brothers and sisters. Actually, even we share names. And most people in the village even think he's my real brother, but he's my uncle. Uncle Mo from Kenya, guys. So let me do 2 more questions, then I will be ending. Let me see. Maro, why are you still giving shoutouts? Every time you give shoutout, I get anxiety attacks. I imagine new enemies being made. Shoutouts should be earned. Thank you so much. I know fabulous creations. The thing is, if you realize nowadays, my shoutouts are one time. I don't do shoutouts every day. When I say like that is, let's say if your name is Jackson, I give you a shoutout once. You know, a long time ago, most people that turned out to be my my problem, abusing me and abusing my mom, and creating all these unknown stories which are totally untrue, are people that were living here and pretended to be like part of a family that I was growing. And in the spirit of supporting others, I held their hands, I fed them, I provided all that is needed. For example, cameras, Wi-Fi's, and all these things, either directly or indirectly. When I say directly or indirectly is, for example, I didn't buy cameras for anyone, but them being here, they received cameras and things like that. So those are the people who most of the time bring problems because they get used, somebody uses them to kind of try to disrupt the peace that we have and the vision that we have. But you see, every day what God has has designed can't be put down. Every day we are here, every day we are growing. So thank you, but thank you. I will keep reducing them. Yes, there's some guys coming on Tuesday, and then I have one of my relatives who I'll be mentoring. His dad is actually a very, very good man. Just because of his dad, I will give him a special space. I want to mentor him. When I was buying my Land Cruiser, my lawyer, who helped me sign all the documents, didn't ask me even for $1. It was his father of that guy that I will. And even me, I didn't know. I was planning to pay. But my mom told me no, because they are family members to us, to my mom, very close to my mom. So that one is the one that I think I'll end my shoutouts there. So for now, just bear with me a little bit. But I'm telling you the difference between now and then is those people who left my home and started abusing me are people that stayed here for days and days and days and days. But that is not happening nowadays. If you're doing YouTube, apart from, for example, Jamaican Uncle, which is very exclusive access, we can only give you 2 days at most if you're staying here. Yeah. And you know, guys, when these people come, I don't even ask them even for $1. I don't. Though sometimes people come with a goat, with this. I close my eyes, you know. Sometimes, for example, it's not like I can't buy a goat. You know, I can buy a goat. But I just close my eyes and say, God, help me, because, you know, I'm doing this with a very open heart to support. If they go and do whatever they want after this, God, that is on them. Me, I've done my part. That is all I always tell my heart. And my heart is always, or my conscience is always very clear that me, I've done my part, you know? Yes, guys. I was looking for you when you had come in Nairobi the other day. Ask Jeremy. Thank you so much. Yes. So true, Kish, praying that Baba Mario is sincere. It's just me, but I feel something uneasy about the situation and him. No, we pray for him also. and we did our part. You see, for example, Baba Mario, when he came here, his story is very sad. Imagine this is a young man. Yes, he made one lady pregnant while in university or college. You know, here we call them colleges. Colleges in the US is like high school. No, here college is after high school or after secondary school. So you join college or you join university. So for example, his situation was very hard. Imagine me just saying no, you know. And another thing, as I already told you, is me, I'm that guy who, I don't believe that if I share with you that is the end of me. There is no day I can be broke just because I shared with you. Me, that one, I believe that even in my last day of this world, you can take me 6 feet under. I'll still sleep with that conviction that there is no way that you giving someone support will make you poor. Yes. Yes, some people don't deserve that support because maybe you don't know if you are growing a snake that will come and attack you later. I know. But at the same time, you see, you really don't predict people's behaviors, especially given that the future is unknown to everyone. You just do your part and say, you know. A maturity that is coming from Shady says, maturity is when you realize you can't change people. Just do your part. That is it. Me, I always tell myself, me, I did my part. Me, I did my part. I was not that guy who could help, and I closed my eyes, closed my gate. But that does not, Matt. But that does not mean that I cannot say no. No, I can also say no because some people clearly want to take advantage, you know. All right, guys, is the US college, in the US, college is after high school. Oh, okay, then we are together. Yes, here also, college is after high school. Rogers, okay, I see you. Chris Monico, I see you. Maro watching from Gong, Nairobi, Kenya. Brenda, how are you? Brenda Fassi, oh, that's a big name from South Africa. Thank you so much. Lake Shavuke, thank you so much. Yes, very true. Overall, I'm proud of you, Marwa. I'm proud of you, Marwa, that you have gotten wiser and more protective to your brand. Yeah, you've realized, even though I'm helping people, but it's on a very different line. Very, very different. It was not like a long time ago where anybody would come and then I didn't know even who was good, who was bad. You know, a long time ago, guys, before I brought Rocio to my home here, me, I didn't care. Anyone me, I will be helping. But then I learned that can even make it's dangerous because other people don't come with clear intentions. But, you know me, I always say, me, I'll do my part. The rest, God will do his part. And even I always tell God, God, why would you bring me bad people? All right. All right, guys. One more question and I'll end this live stream. Maro, the only celebrity without bodyguards. Thanks for identifying with me, with the people. Me, I just want to live life. You know, I just want to live life. And me, I don't want to create enemies. And one thing that if you don't want to create enemies is when you are not greedy. You know, when you are greedy, you create a lot of enemies. Or maybe sometimes when you don't know how to control your circle. Because sometimes people come saying they are very well with you. Like me, you know, the situation that happened in America one time. You know, meeting a friend and he said he pretended to be a very good friend, but he turned out to be one of the biggest nightmares of my life. So, but you learn and you grow and you become better. But that does not make you change as in to become a bad person. No. You just say, I learned my lesson. I'll do better next time. Maro, you have a heart to support no matter what they do to you. Again, your long stay away from the village makes most of the villagers to suffer. It is true that when I'm home, a lot of money circulates. I'm not saying that I have money in my pocket, but when I'm home, I do a lot of changes, like we are building one thing, building another thing. So people get employed, a lot of boys get sand from the river, a lot of construction is going on. Literally all the money that I've earned from YouTube, I've invested it back to my village, or I bring it back home. I'm not taking it to Cambodia or to Thailand or anywhere else to buy a condo there. No, I bring it back home because I believe in Africa so much, so much. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. But again, you'll not be surprised to see maybe some people abusing me on the internet, you know. You'll not be surprised, okay? You'll not be surprised to see a lot of people attacking me, trying to attack my wife. It's very normal, you know? When you're a public figure, that is very normal. Very, very normal, okay? Very, very normal to see that. Because for sure, maybe somebody else will not be happy. Like the other day, a madam sent me 2 peacocks, you know? Maybe somebody else will not be happy that, wow, this guy just received 2 peacocks like that. So I understand. I understand. Winnie Ball, I see you in the chat. Thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, today I was in your land. We are trying to do what we can do to make sure we fence it. Yes, but thank you so much. It's good to see you. No one will abuse you or Rocio while I'm here. Yes, you are my inspiration, bro. Keep it going. Thank you so much. Apart from Safari Business, Maro, what other business ideas will you start? Thank you so much, Rogers. One thing I think I can do, and I think I can actually manage it, is building houses, especially if you have land in this village, okay? If you have land in this village and you live very far away, you can have me as a contractor. I can do you a good job. I will not take even one of your dollar. Yes, but you will have to pay me, you know? You'll have to pay me. So, I can do a very good job. I think I can say that I can run a construction site. Like I can have a good team to build a house. I can build you a house from scratch to the end. I feel like that is something that I am gifted. You know, to put things together, to call that one engineer, to look for that one guy who will supply me with sand. Oh, we are looking for some posts. I know that guy with the tractor who will carry the post. Like, that's one thing I can do for sure. Yes. You know, that one I feel like I can do. As long as you trust that I will do your job. You know, other people want to give you 10,000 Kenyan shilling and expect you to do things that you need 50,000. Then when you say, you know, the money was not enough, and other people say, but you know, I'll give you a budget. I'll give you a budget. We'll do all this. I can run a real estate. That one I am 100%. I cannot fail. I can run a real estate, especially here in the village. The reason I say in the village is because now I know where you can get sand for how much. I know where you can get trees. I know where you can get this. But if you put me in new environments like Mombasa, I can't guarantee the prices because I've never built there. Or when I say Mombasa, it's a city here in Kenya. Technically, what I'm trying to say is around this village here, I can build you a villa. If you put your money with me, I can build you a villa. That's one I'm 100% sure. Yes. Yes, that one I can. So I can do real estate. I can do safaris. And also another thing that I believe I can do, if given an opportunity, is like building roads and bridges, things like that. I don't know. I always believe, I don't know. I just like to create stuff. I don't know. I'm so obsessed to see a new house. I'm so obsessed to see a new road. I'm so obsessed to see a new bridge. and I want to be part of it. Like, I don't know. I feel so good when I see like a neighbor, like my neighbors now here, people like Mayugno. I've seen him. Actually, you guys can go and support also Mayugno. You see, one of the things I said is I'll never step in his construction until he's ready to put concrete on his slab. The reason I said that is purely to encourage him. If he wants my friendship, then I want to see him push. And sure enough, he has pushed. He has really pushed himself. He has really pushed himself, you know. Yes. Another thing that I can do, probably I can be a mentor, you know, that guy who walks to schools and tells them stories and mentor them. I feel like also that I can do, you know, like mentorship. I can fly to Dubai and mentor a group of people there. Because my life has purely been mentorship. Yes. Sandy, thank you so much. I see you're saying yes, Mayuguna is pushing very hard. Yes, guys, if you are able to support Mayuguna, even with one metal bar, just one. One metal bar is like $10. Just one. For my sake, I'll really appreciate. Yes. I really want to build this community very hard. And we want to build it in a way that you see, guys, even governments, okay? Even governments. Matt, ¿qué pasó? That is my sister's dog. Even governments loan money. So you cannot say that, oh, you guys, sometimes people try to say support as begging. No, there's nothing like begging. When somebody says, oh, I'm doing something good, help. We are not asking you to give us food and eat and sleep. No, we are changing a whole generation, you know. You know, we are changing a whole generation. Because a house like this that I built, it will live beyond me. It will just live beyond me. Either I like it or not. You know, it's a whole generation we are changing. And imagine if we keep doing this in the next 10 years. We don't have to go to Europe to look for work or in Middle East. No, you know. Marwa, I want to quit employment and concentrate on YouTube. What is your advice to me? Number one, make sure YouTube is giving you money close to your payment or same as your payment or above your payment. Once you see that, quit. Same day, quit the same day. When you see that your YouTube payment is becoming closer to your normal salary, quit immediately and concentrate on YouTube 100% and you'll see result. The problem is you quit and then you wait for YouTube to... Matt, ¿qué pasó? I think Matt is shocked. Who is that talking? All right, guys. So I think I've answered you. Make sure before you quit your job, YouTube is paying you money close to, okay? Yes, close to Maxwell Lumumba. Yes, I see you, my brother. I think you're the one who came here the other day. Yes, Maxwell. So that's what you need to do. Can a foreigner own land with deed and title in their name in Nyabohansi? So this question, I will answer it like this. In Kenya, not only Kenyans own properties, okay? In Kenya, not only Kenyans own properties, or any other countries in the world, even the US, not only Americans own properties. There are also foreigners that own properties. Even in the Kenyan coast, actually, there are more Italians who own properties than even the native Kenyans there. What am I trying to say? It's very possible. But I don't know the procedure. For example, when a Jamaican uncle, for example, I gifted him the land, we are yet to do the process because first, Jamaican uncle comes here as a tourist. If he gets a residence permit, then he can own land as a residence in Kenya. But for now, as long as he's coming as a tourist, the government treats him as a tourist. But again, he can come as an investor. So there is high chance that you can own land, but there are procedures. It's not impossible, because anywhere in the world, there are foreigners that own properties, even in your own home country. Yes. The only thing is, for example, me, I'll use myself as an example. When Jamaican grandma was buying land, she wrote herself and me as a custodian, okay? Like the land belongs to both of us. That's how she wrote, so that at least her name can appear on the when we are signing those agreements. But the truth is, me, I didn't contribute any dollar in that land. So even though my name is there, okay, I do not own that land. That land, yes, my name is there. You can say legally, yes, my name is there, but me, I don't own that land. Even if I die today, I cannot ask any of my family members to go and claim that land because it has my name, no. So that is because of something we call trust. So if you can trust someone, they can buy land on their behalf. If you are a foreigner that you don't have a residence permit. So once you do that, when you have your residence permit, that person can transfer that land to you. Like me, if you have fear, you can put it on my name, because me, I swear before God, even on my dead body, I cannot take your land. I cannot. Even if I go crazy, I cannot. I respect people's property, and I'm not that take type of guy. Like I want. That's not me. Maybe other person, you can have problems with them. Me, I'll speak for myself. Me, at least you can trust me. They have told you the story of Jamaican grandma land. Or even the land that I've gifted a lot of people land here. I've gifted Jamaican uncle land. It's his land. Yes, it's still under my name. But when Jamaican uncle is ready, he has his residence, I'll transfer the land to him. See? Another one, actually, even the one I'm fencing for Winnie Ball, it's her land. There's no day I'll claim that is my land. There's no day on this heaven. Not unless they decide to say, Maromi, I'm giving you that land again. But me, no. So you can trust someone, okay, if you don't have the correct papers to own land, because every country has its own not jurisdiction, but its own laws about how you can own properties as a foreigner. So you can alliance with someone that you really trust. And me, I say, you better even bet on me, because at least you know my home, and I've even openly said here, I have zero intention to take that me is not in me. So if you feel like, oh, I am not sure if I should buy land. Or another thing you can do, even remember, when you are buying this land, we can get a lawyer and things like that. There's very legal, many ways. I don't know those legal ways, to be honest, because I've never gone through them. But probably when we do the process of Jamaican uncle, or maybe somebody else, I'll be able to tell. I've never done that process. But you can ask a lawyer and they will advise you. Property lawyer in Kenya, they know. They will tell you, oh, come with this, do this, do this. Maybe even me, I'm overthinking, and it's so easy maybe to do it. To be honest, I don't know. But for now, all I know is people like Jamaican uncle, Jamaican grandma, and Winnie Ball, they have me as a custodian. And it's based on trust. And me, I'm not that guy you can't trust for sure. Yes. If I was a greedy man, you would have already seen that. And yes. Bible story with Milo. Thank you, says we love and appreciate you, Commando. Thanks for your inspiration. Thank you so much for $20. I see total contribution comes at 66.6. Guys, you can support me. Just support me. I really appreciate. $2, $10, any, I would really appreciate, guys. All right. So, as a foreigner, you can still own land in Kenya. That one, it's 100%, because there's a lot of foreigners that own land in Kenya. A lot. So, And Nyabohanse is still Kenya, so there's nothing special that, or maybe in Nairobi it's possible, but Nyabohanse, no. All right, guys. Let me see your last question, and that will be the end. Okay, last question, guys. Let's see the last question. Naomi Chacha, greetings to you. Naomi, greetings. That is my village tribes person, yes. Marwa, why did you stop doing street live streams and interactions you used to have? So the issue about those street live streams is sometimes, you know, when I'm doing live streams, a lot of girls come in my videos, something like that, and my wife may not be happy with that. And also, you know, people like those opposite interaction, like boy-girl interaction. Sometimes that can bring problems for me and my wife. So, nonetheless, in future, she's okay with it, I'll go back. You see, sometimes also society is very funny. If I do collab with a boy, okay, let's say handsome boy, they'll be like, okay, that was a collab. But if I do a collab with a beautiful girl, they may start saying, oh, the way she smiled at Marwa, that girl wants Marwa, or hey, there is something going on here, you know? So, such comments can bring trouble in paradise, you know? But I will try to bring a balanced, because also it's good to have even ladies in your chats, not chats, I mean in your videos. They also ignite the channel. Not always with men, no. So I hope my wife will be easy to understand me and understand that I do not have hidden agendas. Yeah, because I used to do a lot of street interviews. They would get even millions of views. But you know, some of you will say, Rocio, did you see how that girl smiled at Marwa? Hey, girl, you keep sleeping. Then now, trouble in paradise. Bejo, thank you so much. Bejo, muchísimas gracias. 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Muchísimas gracias, Bejo. Thank you so much, Bejo, for 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So, but I'll try my level best to balance, especially when I start traveling. I'll try to balance the channel. I want also the channel to be lively, you know. You know, we as human beings, we still need the feminine energy and the masculine energy. Those energies, when they collide, there's a lot of life that comes out of it, you know. And yeah, you know, Mara, your job is your job. Just remain professional. Yes, I'll try as much as possible. But you know me, sometimes I make funny jokes, and those jokes may not go well. It's not like flattering, but you know me, when I'm speaking, I'm very open, you know. I'm very open, and I speak my mind sometimes. And that can bring trouble. So, you know, that can bring trouble, you know. So, and sometimes people will say, oh, Marwa, hey, look, they will tell Rocio, look, Marwa disrespected you. Look how he asked this lady this question. Are you single? Are you single and ready to mingle? You know, then people will put fire there. Hey, my friend. Then Rocio will pack her bags, you know. So, I will balance, you know. I will try to find a balance, just a general balance. For example, I like when I go to new places, I like a lady showing me around. Not always a lady, but there is some good energy that a lady brings to the video, because if there is danger, then there is the masculine part of it, and there is the feminine part of it, you know. One is being scared. Wait. Another one is like, hey, let's go, you know. So Janet Harris says, boys, but good night. Eh? But night guy T, I'm lost. There I'm lost, Janet Harris. I don't know what you meant. All right. All right, guys. Guys, thank you for your support. I'm gonna end this video here. Julie, thank you so much. I really appreciate seeing you around. Thank you, Michael M. People sometimes put fire in street live interview to tear down, yes. And you see sometimes when it's like, but if my wife will be okay, we'll go back to the streets. But I'll go there as a balanced guy. You know, before I used to go to the street looking for a woman, if possible, you know, like, okay, this lady looks so cute, maybe she could be my wife. But now I'll go like, this lady looks fine because she's just beautiful. No other intention. Mara, give me a shout out. All right. Ask Jeremy, guys. Support Ask Jeremy. Free Palestine. I am Maro. I support Palestine 100%. Yes. And it's not even about support or not support. It's just doing the right thing. You know, just doing the right thing. And you stand with history. You cannot just bomb kids and everybody. No. Even if you are who, they are also human beings, you know. It's not about even being. All right, guys. All right, guys. Let me end this live stream. But I love you guys. Please keep watching my videos. Remember to support my sister D. She's doing some construction, guys. Thank you, Montana. I love you. Thank you so much, Mom. Greetings. Kish, thank you so much, guys. We love you, and we hope that very soon when I start my tour company, we'll be having you around. I'm even thinking of building a hostel so that when you guys come, you'll not just be in the villa, you'll have a free ambience where you can even dance. We'll have some music. I'll build it in the forest up there, you know, and then we can do some safaris. Remember, guys, I'm very soon opening a package. It's called the Village Activity Package. This Village Activity Package, if you are a lady and you come to visit us here, we will take you to bring water in the river. You'll even shower in the river. Those are the packages I'm creating, guys. You'll go to look for firewood. Very African. Yes. And you may think it's a joke, but here people do those things. And if you are a man, I'll take, even if you're a lady, we can still go to the shamba, weed for some kitchen garden. I want to give you like an authentic African lifestyle. Forget about the big cities lifestyle, village lifestyle. Especially, like for example, I'll ask you, when was the last time you showered in a river? Water is flowing, you know. Don't be afraid and say, oh, they will see me, I'll be naked. No, we are all born naked. So what are you afraid of? And what haven't people seen in this world? And even the worst part is the day you go to heaven, I mean the day they will wash you naked. So don't worry. Go in the river, shower, sunbathe, totally naked, you know. We were born in a free world, you know. Trust me. I'm not trying to promote any type, but I'm just trying to promote nature. Just be you, you know. Yes. And it's not backwards, for example, to take shower in the river. No, it's not. It's just that people have made it look so bad. It's like, no. What haven't people seen? What haven't people seen in this world? Yeah, what haven't people seen? Hey, what haven't people seen? Tell me, what haven't people seen? That you are hiding and wait. No, go in the river. Just make sure, maybe, we will not have village boys peeping, which here they don't. We don't have those behaviors. Yeah, go in the river, find a peaceful place, take your shower, let the water flow. It's connecting to the Lake Victoria, heading all the way to the Mediterranean. Shower, connect. Even sleep there even 10 seconds and just feel that water flowing like this. And say, God, thank you for this beautiful and wonderful day. You know? Yeah, those people are hiding. Let them hide. But the day they will die, they will be washed with nothing. Even a stranger will be washing you. And so enjoy yourself before a stranger reaches on your side. All right, guys. Let me end this here. Yes. Okay. The idea is to promote nature. The idea is not to make things that we were born like that. You were born with no clothes. But somehow society has made you believe that, for example, showering in a river naked is a strange and backward idea. Who said that? That your normal is getting water from a concrete wall. That is your normal. Concrete wall. In the name of a shower. And then you leave a beautiful river flowing. That is abnormal. You need to challenge your beliefs. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. All right, maybe I'm becoming too much.